Hi everyone, I hope you're well. I'm doing well, thank you. I thought I'd just have a quick conversation today about posture. It's really interesting because you kind of hear people say, I've got a bad posture, or someone I love has a bad posture, or I see it wrongly. They're always putting themselves down and having this view that they're always in the wrong. If we think about posture differently, if we think about posture that there is no wrong posture. We have our posture that we have because of the life that we've led, and it's led us to where we are right now. Now, whether that life that we've led or we're leading right now is, a lot of hard work, or it could be that we're, holding something in our body, in our neck maybe, or in our hip maybe, because of some event that we've gone through. Now, that's not bad. That's just life. That's just something that our body was able to hold or help us get through whatever it was. Or whether, we're excited, or, we're happy, or could be like a positive thing that's going on in our body, and we're holding ourselves differently for that. I think it's just good to kind of change our mind around there is no bad posture. It is what it is, and we are where we are because of what we've been through, or because of what we're going through. And once we start beating ourselves up about, I've got a wrong posture, I need to stand properly, I need to put my head up, I need to do this, that's additional stress and additional kind of beating ourselves up that we don't actually need. We need to love ourselves, and we need to remind ourselves about, I can actually hold myself with ease. Maybe that's the conversation we need to have, rather than I need to get better, or I need to be good at this, or I'm so wrong at this. So it's really just about reminding our bodies that we need to hold ourselves with ease. And that reminding that we need to do with our body doesn't have to be a regular 1 hour thing. Doesn't have to be, when I'm walking to work today, I need to make sure that, I hold myself steady. No, actually studies have shown that we only need to remind ourselves of our body for about 30 seconds, even 10 seconds. It doesn't have to take long at all. For me, the way that I remind myself is that I know my journey has been a lot of computer work. I climbed the corporate ladder, that's kind of what my life was, and kind of is a little bit at the moment, but not so much as it used to be. But that was my life. So my life was constantly running from one place to another, head down, bum up, was always under stress, always wanting to make an impression, and that kind of stuff. That was my life. And I'm very conscious of that. Now, because of that, my head is always forward. So I'm not sure if my head is always forward. So I'm always looking forward, and I know that about me because I'm always going somewhere with purpose. And my neck, I'm not sure if you can tell, I've got a little bump right here, which a lot of people do if they're looking down. And usually we get that as we get older. But these days, just being a bit more mindful with our kids who are actually looking down a lot. So I know with Odell, every time she's sitting in a space, I usually say to her, don't mind you looking at your iPod, darling, but if you want to do it on the dining table instead of on the floor, that would be better for you. So just kind of not removing the thing, but it's kind of saying, well, let's find a better way, or an easier way for your body to go through whatever you're doing at the moment. With me, this is my life story. What I'm doing is, for example, reminding myself, it doesn't have to be every day, but just kind of chin in, ears directly above your shoulders. And I just have this position. Cute, hey? So I have this position about 10 seconds every day. And I usually do this with Odell, so we make funny faces as we do. And then you go back to how you are, because this is how I am, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just about reminding our body that this is what it feels like to be at ease, where the bones, the muscles, nothing is challenging and nothing is pulling ourselves there. It's actually like, this is what it means to feel comfortable, and it actually does. But this is what I'm used to, and this is my story, and there's nothing wrong with that, and same for you. So it's really about changing that conversation to say, how do I remind myself, remind my body about what it feels like to be at ease? Whether it is about putting the pelvic a bit forward, whether it is about putting the shoulders back, just 10 seconds a day, and then going back to how we were. What I'm trying to say is that don't beat yourself up about having the wrong posture. There is no wrong posture. And actually, as human beings, we can't have the correct posture, whatever that is, all the time. We just can't, because it's like a rubber band. We need to kind of go back to what our story is and how we are every single day. Don't be so hard on yourself, and also on our kids. And yes, rather than, don't do that, or you're gonna hurt yourself, or whatever that is, it's like, let's find a better way of doing this. Can you do this differently? Because we want your body to feel at ease. And when it's not at ease, as they say, it is disease. We want to make it feel better. So find those moments where you can. For me, it's this, and playing with my daughter that way. I will also put a video up on actually reshaping this element here, which I know a lot of people do have. So there's actually an exercise that you can do that will actually get rid of this. I'll do that in my next video as well. Have a wonderful weekend, or whenever you're hearing this. Yeah, have a great day, and I will see you soon. All right, take care of yourselves.